All right, guys, we've got some APA 8-ball action back on the channel. PDN versus Aaron, 7 versus a 6. PDN giving up on the lag there pretty bad. Aaron's going to be breaking the first rack. 8-ball's back for a little bit. Let's go. All right, Aaron is going to be breaking rack 1. Looks like he's going for an 8-ball break here. A whole lot of movement out of that. 8-ball breaks are like that sometimes. We still haven't made it home to our home location yet, so not a really good spot for recording. This is a little blurry because I've got the camera up in the corner of a room. It's the same place where I recorded for BCA for the 10-ball. They allow me to record in there, so figured I'd do it. Kind of a last minute thing. I didn't have a whole lot of options on that one after that break. Had some solids and stripes, but I mean, being back here was a pretty terrible spot. The blurriness goes away. I can climb up on a stool in a rack or two. I'm not sure when I do it, but I climb up on a stool and get behind it to double check it. You'll see it move around a little bit while I try to fix everything. All right, Aaron has decided he's going to go with the stripes on this one. For the 15, sends the ball around. I'm not really sure I would have gone for that ball. If the 13 is clear to this corner, which it kind of looks like it is, I might have gone that way first. Just to try to make something happen here, move these around a bit, and leave this ball as a backup plan if you can't get around. You got a ball. Makes a really nice bank here off the 5. Aaron's one of those guys who is super inconsistent with this game. Sometimes he can just turn on a really, really good game, and it's kind of scary when he does. And other times, you wonder why he's a 6 and not a 4. So he's gonna run this 13 all the way up the table. Manages not to leave me a whole lot of anything, which is interesting. Just leaving the 1 ball near the corner. I knew I was going to send it near the corner, and you want to leave it as close as you can so you can use it to get around the table. Left myself a look at the 7. Should be able to get around the table from the 7. Not quite good with the speed on the table. Speed on this table always gets me. I've got a 10-ball match that I had just recorded the night prior, but I'm putting the 8-ball up first because you guys haven't seen any for a while. I think we're going to try to shoot the 4 and draw back a bit. Came off at a different angle. I think I was actually just trying to draw it back into this area to play the 3, but from where it is, I can play the 2 here and just run my cue ball into this area. Ran that one forward to the rail instead of trying to stop it or play any kind of spin. Again, slow, not really sure what part of the table is slow and what part's fast. It definitely bothers me the whole time, but looks like we're just going to play the 8-ball this way. There we go. PDN's up 1-0 on to rack 2. All right, PDN breaking, rack 2. And scratch. Just lowered the tip a bit too much on contact with the head ball there. Was trying to hit at about the middle to try to put a little bit of pop on the cue ball, just leave it anywhere out here. Lowered it just a bit, so, and didn't hit it dead center. Drew back into the corner. Pretty common place to draw a cue ball on the break is just right back into one of those corners. All right, looks like he has finally decided on a 12 ball. While he was taking his time looking at that, I had changed the focus on the phone. I'm using my phone to record this one. I still haven't dialed in the camera yet. It's that one, but the 7 ball is going to help him out. I don't think that 10 ball went, but I don't really know if he had a safety with all of my balls still on the table, so trying whatever he could there, I guess. You can see here, I'm just going to run this 4, try to hit the 11. I want to hold the cue ball in this area so I can shoot the 3. So run it in a little bit too hard. Almost send the 11 back to the 3, just to overhit it. Still works, but not as well as we wanted it to. I wanted this one to be a little bit straighter because I wanted to send the cue ball this way and just get behind here, break the 6 out. I ended up running it short, so I might miss. And I do. I missed the shot and missed the breakout. This rack's a bit of a nightmare for me. Aaron's got 15, I think. Oh, he plays the combo on the 9. That was a, yeah. Was a good shot. I remember looking at that, it was pretty dead. Gonna run this one forward. Not where he was trying to go, but he saw how short he stabbed that shot, didn't follow through on it. He does a really good job of flying this one out, but it runs out of gas. He ends up pushing the 6 closer to the 14, which, unfortunate. He's just gonna foul here, freeze the 16 to the 14, give me ball in hand. Now, I don't know how I misplay this shot. We're just going to follow this into here. I want to catch the outside of the 14 and put some... It slows down. Like, I hit the contact and it was just like the topspin didn't bite until the very last second, and I just didn't get the I didn't get the speed out of it that I thought I was going to. Kind of weird. I don't know if it's because of this, you know, this slicked, overstretched, I mean, this is really old felt, so it might have just spun in place and not gotten any of it, but I don't know, just really, really bad roll on that one. I mean, I even attempted it, overhitting it a little bit, because I thought if I overhit it, if I get separation between the 6 and the 14, that's all I really care about. And I have the 7 back up at the other end of the table, so go ahead and overhit the ball, and moved it 2 inches. Really weird. So I shoot a safety, leave him all the way across the table from the 14, make him move it out of the way of my 6. And he does. And he ties up my 7. You can see I'm looking at this area around here. There doesn't appear to be any way for him to see his 14 ball. I just moved the 6 closer to in front of the pocket. I wanted to leave the 6 like almost directly in front of the pocket, but it's okay. He's shooting over a 6 and trying to get around for a 14 ball here. Fouls again, tries tying things up. Now, if that 14 was a little bit closer to the pocket, I would actually carry him and send the 14 in, leave the 7 here, and put the cue ball right here where the 14 was, so he can't see it, and make him kick at the 8 ball. But I'd have to hit this 14 with a little bit of pace if I wanted to hit it off the table, and there's no guarantee I'm going to leave him anything on the 8 ball. I thought about just comboing it right here and leaving the cue ball where the 7 ball is, and he would have to either cut that shot or make a really big bank, but I didn't want to leave an open one, so that's kind of what I'm tanking about while I'm sitting here now. I'd rather just see him try to do it again, you know? He's gonna mess this up, right? Now I put the 6 where I wanted to originally, just in front of the pocket, and I leave the cue ball where I wanted to. So we go right back to where we were on that last shot. Now I've got a 6 that I can hit from most places on the table, even if I have to kick at it. And he's got to figure out something with this 14. He misses the 14. Hits my 7, gives me a bit of separation. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit the edge and bring the cue ball over here and leave the 7 in front of the 14. So he can't make the 14. And if I get it far enough, I wanted to get a little bit further down here is what I was thinking, like anywhere in this area, because then he can't kick up here because the 8 ball's in his way. The 8 ball's still kind of in his way. He would have to put some left spin on it if he wanted to bring it all the way back up the table. But now my 7 ball goes in, 6 ball goes in, and the 8's in the middle of the table, so not a whole lot to worry about here. Put some right on it. So I don't want to risk losing a cue ball up on this end of the table, so I'm just going to shoot the 7 now. We're just going to draw it back for the 6, try to get near the long rail over here. And then pretty basic, we're just going to right spin and bring the ball back to kind of where it is. So we load this up with a bit of right. Spins. And then comes off at a straight line. Like I just stopped and I'm pointing at it right now, like what the hell was that? I missed the 8 ball. Had a weird angle on it. He gets Super fortunate roll here. Call the bank. We're just gonna bank this one back. It's frustrating. Alright, well, he's got a pretty easy one here. He's just got 2 balls, pretty much ducks, and he gets a rack that he should not have had. Alright, we move on to rack 3. Alright, breaking up rack 3. Scratches on his break. It looks like I'm just going to take the solids here. I'd say I overdrew that one by about a foot. Did not get the breakup on those balls that I wanted to because of it. I'm playing this rack pretty fast. Probably a little annoyed at how bad I got that shape on that 8 ball. And that last rack took so long that honestly in my head right now I think I'm down 2-1. So yeah. I think he's like, I'm thinking he only needs 2 more to go. So that rack took a long time. Alright, so Aaron has finally decided on moving this 11 ball towards the side. I'll play the combo here with the 15. Maybe I'll make both of them. Yep. That leaves him a 9 ball. He's got a couple options here. You can either draw this one back. It's going to come back at an angle like this. So you can draw it back with a little bit of bottom left, like almost like a 7 o'clock, and spin it out this way. But that's pretty ambitious. I like running this with follow and just coming back out towards the middle of the table here. I don't like leaving it all the way up the table the way he just did. He had a really pretty clean line here to just get this cue ball anywhere out here, and he's running on the shot line like that. He'd be pretty hard pressed to get that 8 ball in his way. And then you just play your cue ball back here and shoot the 14 that way. He misses that one so bad, he somehow manages not to leave me a shot. I hate 8 ball. I'm just gonna shoot this 4 and play safety up the table. He doesn't really have anything that he can move around here. Nothing. And really hard to get to, and also nothing, so... a little bit ambitious here. Let's see what he can do. Yep. I knew he was going to try to play the carom on that one. You can tell by how he was lining it up. Alright, well, I should have everything here. I should be able to just drop this 7. I mean, that's game. That's game. We roll that one in. Shoot that one. We can even draw that back if we play it well enough here, and then we just shoot this, and hey, look at that. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Alright. So no problem, right? We just go ahead and make this 4 ball and play for a little bit of shape on the 2, and we're gonna get rid of the 5 right away. Yeah, we went the wrong way with this one. We had an angle on that 5 that doesn't lend to any of the balls on the table. Now we got a really thin 2-ball that we're shooting over something. 2-ball's gonna run up the table. All we have now is a weird 7-ball. I would have loved to have been up here for this shot, but table's slower than it looks. We hit that one by a lot. We'll cut that one, hit it into the rail. I think I hit the last, that one in the first rack. I think I did the same thing with that. Oh well. You get a pretty good look on this 14 right now. I'd consider shooting the 14 now, just because I mean, it is the longer shot, but to make it here, he's got to try to hold it perfectly, or I mean, he's almost giving himself the same exact shot. So you can use the 13 to get on the 8 pretty easily. I don't know, personal preference. I like this 14. Yep, settles on the 14. Makes it, brings it back for the 13. All you have to do is just hit this side over here, and that cue ball will naturally want to roll this way. Here you go. All right, Aaron breaking rack 4 up 2-1. Looks like he's going for that 8-ball again, though. He does go for the 8-ball again. And after getting hit by 3 other balls, the 8-ball finally moves. He made a solid on the break, and we are playing APA, so that means he is stuck with the solids. That's good news for me. He's gonna squeeze this 2-ball here. He's got to get this cue ball over here somewhere without hitting the 5. If he could have made that over there without hitting the 5, he would have been in much better shape. Still has this problem. And this one's gonna be tough to get to. Very awkward queuing over the 13 form on that one. With my ball in hand, I am shooting the 11 up the table. Top shot there, we're gonna hold for the 14. I think I can run forward to play the 9. Or I can draw back and play for the 10. Oh, I draw back a lot further. Play for the wrong ball. I think the fact that I hate 8-balls has gotten into my head completely. I mean, a little bit of insight into the issue with the ball that died on me earlier in the first rack. When I just shot that last one, when I pulled my hand up off of the rail over here, I got a piece of glass stuck in my hand. Just a tiny little glass splinter that was on the wood on the rail of the table. Somebody might have bottled the table while trying to make friends at this bar. Might have killed the rail. Don't know. All right, he's got the extension. We're gonna try to. He's gonna try to draw this ball back, but he's got that heavy extension on it. Surprised he didn't draw that all the way back up here. That's what I always do whenever I put my extension on it. I try to put draw. If I don't think about it, especially when you're stretched out and you got your arm all way out over the table, you end up dipping that tip a little bit lower than you want to. I always overdraw those. But Aaron is a superior player. Let's see what he's going to do with this 3 ball here. I like drawing into the rail and coming back out towards the middle, but so does he. As it past the 5, he's going to like where he lands. This is great. Great. You just play this 5 over here. You want to play pretty much like a pocket speed with a little bit of a punch, so you can run the cue ball over here. If you hit the 8 out of the way, you're okay. You just don't want to get stuck behind the 8. Yeah, that's okay. The 8 ball definitely goes here, so you play here, and it's the same thing. You're saying almost the same exact punchy shot. You just want to trickle that cue ball this way. Or you can play it into the rail and back out near the spot if you want to. So close. Oh, I gotta break these up. I'm looking at it right now, trying to see if it's even possible for me to break them up from where I am. I don't want to put it off till the end. Missed. I was trying to send the 12 into it. I had the wrong side of the 12. I should have drawn into the 12 and caught it a little bit on the shorter side and sent it up, but not the end of the world, I don't think. Now, we're almost at a deadline for this one. I don't know if I can put a little bit of draw on this or not. And I just miss it. Frustrating, man. Get really fortunate here. I was down on that shot and I was going to just slow roll and leave the cue ball across the table and hope that I could put, you know, like a solid or one of my balls here, one of my balls there or something, and maybe put the cue ball anywhere back there, try to hide it. And I said, you know what? It's APA. Let's just smash this thing and see if we can sneak a ball in. I did not, but I got lucky and hit it anyway. So he's gonna have to kick at this bad boy. The 15 near the 8, never easy. Tells me that that's where I have to shoot from. Obviously, with the ball in hand, we're going to take the 15 now. I just want to try to run our cue ball anywhere up here. Overshoot it a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, we're straight in. I wanted to leave a bit of an angle so I could run the cue ball into the rail and back out here for the 8, but I'll draw it back. I overdraw it. This is why I wanted the angle. I don't want to try drawing it because I've been overdrawing on this table. I did it again. I had an angle here. It was a pretty tight one, but honestly, I like this shot better anyway. So we just play the 8 ball all the way up the table. There we go. We tied it up 2-2. We're on to rack 5. Hooray. All right, PDN is breaking rack 5. Ended up drawing the cue ball back towards the corner again. Just a little bit. It didn't draw as fast, so I took some of it off, but we made 1 stripe and 2 solids on that, I believe. Oh no, we made 1 of each. Yep, 1 of each. Well, I have a 5 ball all the way up the table. Probably don't really like this one too much. My own fault for drawing it back. I mean, if I hold the cue ball anywhere in the middle of the table, look at all the options I have. But I draw it all the way back here and leave it in the jaws of a terrible pocket. The good thing about this is he doesn't have a lot of options either. I mean, the 11 sneaks by, the 14 goes this way. He can see the 6 if he wants to go with solids. The 3 goes, and he can play it around, but might run into something. Looks like he's going to go for the 3 here, but it looks like he's putting some draw on this ball. Yeah, he tries to muscle it up the table. Ties up the 3-6. Don't know if it's enough to make me want to switch and go with stripes. This is a tough one to get to, you know? We'll see. Looks like I just decided to go with 10 ball, so we're going to go stripes. Spin that one around. Very frustratingly overhit. I was just going for the middle of the table, man. Wanted a good look at the 13 and to be on the right side of it. Just quick fired that one. Pretty terrible shot. All right, looks like he's got a 5 in the corner. This ball is going to run up the table a little bit. Gonna bump my 12. Okay though. You guys are gonna ask in the comments what kind of table this is, and I'm going to say I have no idea. I haven't read it yet. Maybe a Connolly. I don't know. It's a residential table. This bar has a handful of residential tables, and they don't hold up very well in commercial settings. Looks like he's going to come up behind, leave me hooked here on a 3 ball. Gets fortunate, takes a bounce off the 6 ball to hit the rail again. I just come up and fire at this one. And miss, and miss. I didn't think it was possible to miss. That's why I just fired at that one. So, he's got his 3 ball there. So yeah, anyway, these are all residential tables. You can see this has the straight leg. You've got the claw and ball traditional pool leg up there. At a table way over here, there's a leg that has maybe 20 coasters underneath it. So yeah. There are no pool rooms in my area. Closest we have is a family fun center with 8-foot valleys of all things. You don't want to hit this one too thin. You don't want to hit it too fat. Definitely want to take a look at that one and try to figure out where your line is on that one. I hit that one fat and send it towards the 14. Alright, so now he's going to try to do something with this ball. Don't even know if that was a good hit or not. You guys want to slow it down, take a look at it? I said as I got up from my seat, I said, it looked good enough. But yeah, the way the ball went flying off afterwards would suggest that it hit mine first, but I don't know. Pretty close, don't care. It's 8 ball. I hate 8 ball. I'm overspinning everything. I think I end up putting draw with a little bit of right on this one. It doesn't matter because I drew it right into the 4 ball. I don't remember this shot. Do I even aim at this shot or do I just shoot it? I just shoot it. Yeah. Rail first. Now we're gonna shoot the 8 on the side. All right, 3-2 on rack 6. All right, PDN breaking up rack 6. We drew that ball so far. So instead of actually trying to correct my mistake of drawing the ball, I just lean into it and draw the ball up and down the table. So instead of drawing it back here and not having anything to speak of, I draw it all the way back and all the way back into the pile. Not ideal, not the way you want to do it, but whatever. Roll forward, play the 7 in the side over here. I think the 3 goes into this corner. So we're just going to try to figure out a way to get up here for it, or maybe we can bust something up. Oh, there we go. I went for the bust up right away, and I tied up my own 2 ball with the 8. I don't know. You guys wanted 8 ball, okay? We're just going to play for shape on this 3 ball here. We're going to try to get up, play it past the side. I did not want to hit the 10 ball there, but that's okay. And here I realized that the 3 ball, or the 14 ball from here, if I run into the 14, I can probably break up this 2 and 8. It's ambitious, but it's what we're going for. Worked. Don't have a shot. Got a 4 ball that I just pointed at, saying, you know, I think Aaron was like, wow, that was a great shot. And I'm like, yeah, oh, look what good it did me. I managed to get the cue ball back up the table for the 4 anyway. Oh well. Aaron gonna shoot his 9 ball from the looks of it. He does. I literally only have like something way up here. His balls are spread out all over the entire table. Plays that one well. If he's trying to get on the 9 ball. I don't think he was trying to get on the 9 ball there though. Yeah, he leaves this one straight in. Not where you want to be. This one's going to be tough to move around. Calls it in. He was super straight. Tried to throw it a little bit. Couldn't get it to go. So I've got to move the 14 ball. I catch it too full. I wanted to catch it thin and just move the 8 and 14 apart from one another. I came in pretty hard behind it. I catch it thin, I can leave a cue ball out here. Not ideal for this 2 ball, but better than what I have. So we almost Z-shot it in so we can try to run the cue ball around the table. We tried. Alright, he leaves us a gap for our 2 ball. Maybe I can figure out a way not to mess this up, yeah? PDN's on the hill. Not pretty. All right, PDN breaking on the hill. Eyeball drops. We played a little bit of a, it looked like an 8-ball break, but we hit the head ball on that one. Figured it'd be easier to hold my cue ball towards the middle of the table and see something afterwards with that one. Six ball looks terrible. I mean, honestly, all of the solids look terrible. Again, it's one of those things where we're just going to have to either wait for him to move it around and hope he doesn't get super lucky. It's frustrating. Looks like we're going for a 2-6 here. And I did not hit it hard enough to get the 2 to follow off the back of the stripe. It was a hero shot for sure. I was just trying to bust him up, and I know I'm sending the 6 that way, and the 2's coming off of the back of the stripe that it was next to, so one of them has to go in. If it works, I just opened up the table a little bit. If it doesn't, I just opened up the table a little bit. Straight down here, hold the cue ball, don't let the cue ball go too far. Yeah, that's good. That's a good shot too. Stop shot for the 12 on the side. You can honestly punch this with draw and just get your cue ball anywhere over here. He decides to go for the 9 right away. Oh, I like the 12 on the side better. If he gets his cue ball over here and he can shoot this way, then he, you know, depending on where he is, he can either hold the cue ball here and cut the 14, or he can run the cue ball back here and send the 14 up and try to follow it up with, like, you know, shape for the 15. But I'm terrible at 8-ball, so what do I know? Little safety there. Just try to tuck the cue ball away where he can't see anything. Hope he makes a mistake, you know, that kind of thing, which he does. Now my ball goes here, and I have a look at a 7 ball. Hit that really bad. Really bad. Just trying to look at getting around the table. I still didn't even get around the table. I know I've been underhitting my shots, and I feel like I'm just going to underhit that one. I have all of this area right here to run that ball into. He fires that one in. I don't know why. If it doesn't go this way, which it looks like it doesn't go this way, then it looks like he was trying to play it around the back. I think he's going to go for the cross bank. for the Hope and Hope. So a little aggressive to pop this one with a little bit of spin, but that's what we're doing. We just need to get around the 8. We get around the 8, we're good. So we get around the 8. We can draw this one back. I was gonna say we can draw this one back that way. If we drew it back this way, it'd probably be a little bit better, but I think from the angle we had, this is the only way it was gonna go. And yeah, this gives us an 8 ball here. Guys, I won an 8 ball match. I don't know how. I played so poorly. It was really bad. You know, one of these days I'm just gonna get the 8 ball block out of my head. I actually used to be a really good 8 ball player and I used to enjoy the game, but here lately I don't like it. I have a lot of reasons and I'm not gonna go into all of them here, but I yeah, I don't know. However, I do got some more matches. I recorded another match from this night. The very next match, it's everybody's favorite punching bag, Justin. So that one will be recorded. I think I'm gonna record it tomorrow. I'm smoking some ribs right now, so I gotta get back out there. If you like this one, and I can't imagine why you would, hit the thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and probably the best way to help out the channel. I will be getting on some more of these. I do have a lot of matches to record some commentary. I've got a 10 ball, a 9 ball, and another 8 ball match. So I've got to do some commentary on those. Looks like I've got a couple weeks backlogged, which is good because we're trying to move. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.